So guys, many protesters are not agreeing with Tinubu in the address that he made today. I mean the national broadcast that came from him, because he did not address any of the demands that have been put forward by the protesters. Guess what? Protest has been seen across Nigeria. Even in places like Kano, they were seen carrying the flag of Russia. Even also in Tinubu's home state, Osun State, there have been protests going on there. Guess what is happening in Lagos State? The protesters came out, and here is the Assistant Commissioner of Police for Lagos State asking protesters to go home because Tinubu has addressed the nation. So he wants the protest to end because Tinubu has addressed the nation. Does it mean that this protest was aimed at dragging Tinubu to make a national broadcast? That's the question. Take a look at the video.
I want to appeal to us. Mr. President, Commander-in-Chief has addressed the nation. He has addressed the nation, and that you requested for that. Now that it's been addressed, I will suggest and advise that you go home now. We have treated you as friends, as brothers, as our children.
Yes, sir.
We have followed you quietly. We have been so lawful in what we have done with you.
True, sir.
Now, I want to plead with you all to go home now. The reason is that you've been addressed.
But sir, can you tell us what the president told us? They don't hear what the president told us.
Okay, that is the more reason why you have to go home. On your TV or radio, you will hear the news. Please, let there be peace. Please, we have been working as friends since we started this program, and now that you are at peace with us, I want to plead with you to go home. Let us enjoy peace. We need peace in Lagos. What happened in some other states, we don't want it to happen in Lagos.
Yes.
If you know you love Lagos and you love Nigeria, please go home now.
I've been watching this protest, and it has been largely violent in some areas. The Nigerian police is urging law-abiding protesters to withdraw from the protests because it's largely become violent. Please don't withdraw. If you're law-abiding, continue protesting. They are trying to get people to stop protesting. Even the lawyer for Showere's group, Take It Back, was saying they should suspend the protest. No. We cannot do this. People are getting paid money in the back, and you don't know that. We can't continue like this in Nigeria. I mean, not being Nigeria, but it's still my country. I mean, I have two countries, but it's still my country. Okay, if you don't speak out, nothing happens in Nigeria. I've always told you that's my hashtag. Nothing changes in Nigeria. All right, so everybody wants to sit down and watch BB Nigeria and all that, right? You can do that and continue suffering. The president said he's going to be talking to the nation tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I don't like the 7 a.m. thing. Number one, is the president live? No, he's not live. His speech is recorded, and he's recording it right now from a bunker. President Tinubu should not even be anywhere near Aso Rock, because if these protesters, if they get into the National Assembly and to get to Aso Rock, it'll be bloody. Let me tell you, he should not even be there. I know about national security, trust me. Now, what bothered me today was images that I saw in Kano, and the Kano youth have largely been very violent. And many of them have been looting and stealing things from different buildings. They were hoisting the Russian flag. They were hoisting Russian flags that were showing placards like Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, should come and aid them. Now, I have a problem with that. Why? Because this is the same thing that happened with Putin and I think it was Burkina Faso and other places. Putin has a lot of interest in Africa, all right? I like Putin. He's a cool guy. He has a lot of interest in Africa, and it's for his own interest, and it seems to be liberating some of those countries that have left ECOWAS. Here's the problem I have. IGB Ekbetokun said that there were some foreign mercenaries involved in this whole protest thing. Buhari once accused Shore of having foreign mercenaries working with him in toppling his government. Everybody's saying foreign mercenaries. Are you focused in the right places? I, for one thing, this is why the president decided to address the nation tomorrow, because of the Kano youth who are protesting with placards of the Russian president. Okay, there might be occupation going on in Nigeria soon. I don't know. But my own thing is this. The country is so damaged that they just need to dissolve the constitution. If you want to dissolve the constitution, a new one needs to be written by the lawmakers. Okay, but the lawmakers won't dissolve the constitution because it wouldn't favor them and they'll have to leave office. Constitutions are really never dissolved. Can you dissolve the US Constitution? No. It was written by the forefathers. Okay, that Second Amendment is the one I would like to go if there was that chance. The right to own guns, the right to bear arms. But then, hey, only in Nigeria can we dissolve the Constitution. So don't come and compare Nigeria to the US now because you don't like me comparing them. The Nigerian Constitution is not feasible. It does not work for anybody. You can't even protest anywhere. They actually had our people protesting in a stadium. That's not a protest. In a stadium is not a protest. A protest means you have to walk around and show people and tell people what you want. And that's not happening, sadly. So that whole Russian thing bothers me. And I think that Mr. Egbetokun, Mr. Musa, and all the security chiefs should really, really protect our people at this point.
I'm an evangelist, I'm a street man. Look at. That is why I came outside. I came outside as a religious leader. If you're a pastor, I'm speaking to the Christian leaders now because I'm a Christian. So please, if you are a religious leader, come out. Tomorrow I'll be here. Tomorrow, my wife is suckling a baby. If not, she would have been here. She told me, dear, go out there, don't worry. I will take care of your two kids. Go out there and lend your voice. That's why I'm here. Tomorrow, this is where I'm going to hold my church. I will be on the street. Jesus, he was a street man. Yes. When he went to Jerusalem and the temple was messed up, he kicked he was not gentle. He spoke where he was meant to speak. He kept quiet when it was time to keep quiet. So wreligious leaders, particularly the pastors, this is not the time to keep quiet. Come outside and lend your voice. Come outside. If you were speaking, Nigeria won't go this way. If you were standing for the youth of Nigeria, the youth of Nigeria won't be out on the streets. Where our fathers speak so that your youth will not die. And lastly, Daddy President, don't wait for 10 days for Nigerians to die before you speak. If you use 1 day to say sweet subsidy come, in 1 day, President. For the past 3 days, where is Mr. President? I don't know where he is. I just want to say, in 1 day, you said fuel subsidy come. Now in 1 day, return fuel subsidy.
I would say the first day, second day, is in Turkey. And I'm getting here, Nigerian police force is restricting the protesters. Not for us to move about. We were restricted in just one place. And it's to me, it's like they are trying to cave us. They're trying to shut us up. They said we shouldn't cross to a bus stop. It's just here. Like as if we're in the game, as if the protest is like a carnival. I can bet you the president is having a sleepless night. For 3 days, the country is unrest now. There's no peace in the country. In the north, in Abuja, and everywhere, in Lagos, the whole country is unrest. I can bet you the president is not asleep. He's not sleeping. But we want him to address the nation. You cannot just people are outside dying. About 12 Nigerians have died from this protest for 3 days now across the country, and the president is yet to address address the nation. So what is it taking us for? Is it not? He does not have. I don't understand. He does not have a human feeling, so he does not understand what is actually going on. Hungry people cannot feed. People cannot even eat their 3 square meal. You understand? It's hard for you to get a 2 square meal of today. So you are yet to address the nation for after 72 hours. You are there sitting down and Wike is there talking trash. Akpabio is there talking trash. I don't understand. What are you thinking? What are they talking us for? You pay them millions of naira, 50 million naira a month, and you are paying the people who are laboring for the job 70,000 naira. Look at the policemen. How much is their salary? They will be in the sun from morning to night with a gun in their hand, and you are paying them 70,000 naira. And a man in his office with Byron will be collecting 37 million naira a month. What is it doing? What is it doing?
Adekoke and Fire has assured us he's going to protect us. Sadly, he's not here. We are pursuing him. Yeah. I have to go for search first, which I did. There's no wrong with that narrative that he was trying to chase away something. This will protect us here, and it's our right. Because presidential speech failed to address our demand. And that's why we are still outside there. And we'll keep pressing forward until our demands are made. Thank you.
So guys, so many people have been saying that, some people who have platforms, that also have voice that people can listen to, they've all collected money, and that is why they are not participating in this protest. Why won't you believe that if you saw ordinary Nigerians who came out to say they were giving 5K to protest against the protest that is going on? So this government is good at buying. They can buy anything. We saw it in the last election. They can buy anything, even if it will cost Nigeria the last money balance that we have in our treasury. They can use it to buy their way through, because it makes no sense that your citizens want to protest and then you are going to buy people, paying people to come out to the streets, not to allow the protesters to have their way. Can you imagine that? And it did not even stop at that. It didn't stop at that. You have allowed security agents to go beyond their boundaries. You can imagine them using live things to go after the protesters. This government could not even see it as an important point to be concluded in the address that the president addressed Nigerians. So guys, what we are saying here is that this protest is going to continue, come rain, come sun, because we've got to know that these government officials, there is no other language that they understand if not the language of, protest. There is no other language. At least Tinubu knows, what it has caused the nation for these 3-4 days that this protest has been hot everywhere. At least they've got to understand that it is the right of the people to protest. And despite all the things they've been doing, they've not been able to deter the youth, especially in the north. The youths are defiant. I mean, they are defiant despite the fact that some of these police officers went beyond their boundaries to start taking away lives of people. But guess what? These people believe it is their right, their constitutional right to protest, and that is why they are protesting. So guys, what we are saying in essence is this. Tinubu in his address did not address any of the demands being put forward by the protesters. And then how do they expect Nigerians to go off the streets? You can't just expect the people to go off the street, as the Assistant Police Commissioner of Lagos has come forward to ask protesters to leave because Tinubu has addressed the nation, as if this protest was meant just to push Tinubu to address the nation. No, enough of the excesses of this government. They didn't tell us how they are going to cut costs. They didn't tell us how they are going to reduce their allowances. They didn't tell us how they are going to make sure Nigerian youths are employed. They didn't tell us how they are going to increase the minimum wage. They didn't tell us how they are going to do the electoral reforms and all that, touch the constitution and scrape Senate. So many things that have been asked in the demand that have been put forward. They did not tell Nigerians how they are going to address all those. only for them to come out and start telling us that people should leave the street because Tinubu has addressed the nation. Nigerians, there is nothing one will not hear in this country, honestly. And that is why I keep saying that, honestly, this is the most important time for us to take back this country. This is the right time for us to do the needful. And that is why we keep urging Nigerians, those of you that are still indoors, thinking that salvation will come when you just keep sitting. It is time to march the street. It is time to storm the street. It is time to protest until this government does what the youth of Nigeria is asking him, or they are asking him to do. Because this government will not do anything if you don't take that step. The little we have done these few days has warranted this president to come out to address the nation. And we look forward to him addressing the core reasons why people have left their jobs and all that to storm the street. He should address all those demands being put forward by the protesters that he should address. He should listen to us and address all those. Tell us how he wants to start doing it, what he's going to do to ensure that this country becomes a better place for each and everyone to live. So guys, I don't know what you make of all this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. See you in my next video. Bye.